as a lot of people are fully aware, you can find anything and everything under the sun on YouTube, and one of them calls himself the crazy German. Excuse me, this crazy German. And this is his exact quote 1 week ago. This video was first published on November 27th, 2015, so you had to calculate 1 week ago from November 27th. So his exact quote is, "Don't forget the man you see is not me, is only used by me when I need his human form. My real outer appearance cannot be revealed. It would be too strange to the human eye." So my comment is as following. I see he is either simply an actor, could be mind control too, could be different things, or he might be from the Nephilim power elite. Just like my attacker, who at some point worked with Henry Kissinger. But at least this one comes on camera and even show his eyes. You can clearly see his facial features as well as his eyes, contrary to my attacker, who hides behind a picture taken at least 30 years ago when he was working with Henry Kissinger. So at least this one comes on camera and you can see his appearance and even his eyes. Of course, his agenda is that he wants all the whites to take the shit. Because he says on his channel that all whites are aliens. So he wants all the whites to take the shit instead of the demonic entities, Nephilim power elite, who are shape-shifting, if not like my abuser, shape-shitting. In fact, the crazy German looks like the shadow figure, like the hetman people see during their sleep paralysis. He looks like him. I mean, especially his clothes. There is a YouTuber who said something very interesting to this crazy German. I'm not racist against Germans here. It's the way he's calling himself. That's the way he calls himself, alright? But before continuing, I want to add that the agenda of the power elite is race war, is fomenting a race war. I always been colorblind. I don't care one bit if you're black, white, yellow, any color under the surface of the earth. So no matter your skin color, no matter your culture, no matter your religion, no matter if you don't have a religion, no matter your nation, your creed, I don't care. I really don't care. All that matters to me as a white woman is that you have a heart and a soul, a heart and a conscience. If you do have a heart and a conscience. No matter whatever else, you're a human being. It's that simple. Because humanity is divided in humanity. They are imaginary divisions over human race. Imaginary. There are only two groups. Only two. Those who have a heart and a conscience versus those who have no heart, no conscience. It's that simple. And the power elite have no heart, no conscience. And this crazy German, I don't know exactly, that's the way he calls himself again. I'm not making this up. I don't mean disrespect here. That's the way he calls himself. I don't know. I really don't know where he's coming from. All I can say is about his appearance, and also that he is saying that all whites are aliens. Okay, that's all I can say. I'm not going to try to guess his mind, but for sure, I mean, I cannot say he's part of the elite. I cannot say that, but he is helping the elite to create a race war. That's obvious to me. Is all I'm saying. Now, I never do that. I don't go beyond what the information I do have. I always do that. So I'm not going to make an exception here. But whether he realizes it or not, where he's coming from, one thing is sure. With his affirmation, he does help the power elite, because the power elite who are of the other group I was speaking about, with no heart and no conscience, they want this race war, and they don't. When they attack people, like I was attacked, I was targeted and attacked by one of them. They don't care one bit about your skin color, because I'm white, or pale skin, or colorless, whatever. All they want is do human sacrifices. That's the key word. Human sacrifices. Human. They hate the human race. And they hate it so much that they want race war. And this crazy German is helping them. That's all I'm saying. He got 46 videos on his YouTube channel. I think if it would have been just one or two videos, I wouldn't say that. But 46 videos, I think that he is compulsive about it, to say the least. So now I'm going to read to you the very good comment from another YouTuber who wrote on this crazy German's channel. And again, I want to make very sure that I mean no disrespect. I never call people crazy. But his channel is this crazy German. Alright? Well, when you are targeting an individual like I am, you want to make very sure that you are understood. So that's why I am so very much precise. Because if there is any misunderstanding, I want to make very damn sure that it is not coming from my lips. Awaken said, it was reported, I said 1 week ago, but we need to go back to 1 week prior to November 27, 2015. So he said this: don't forget the man you see. Okay, wait. Okay. This crazy German said 1 week ago, don't forget the man you see is not me. 1 week. I said when in the timeline where this is going back, okay? So he said, don't forget the man you see is not me. He is only used by me when I need his human form. My real outer appearance cannot be revealed. It would be too strange to the human eye. And he calls himself Rodolphe. I will reiterate what I said to make very damn sure that you understand that there is no misunderstanding coming from my lips. I see he is either an actor and or a reptile demon, just like my attacker. But at least this one comes on camera and even show his eyes. Of course his agenda is that he wants all the whites to take the shit instead of the demonic entities, Nephilim power elite, who are shape-shifting, if not shape-shitting, like in the case of my abuser. He's shape-shitting alright on his channel, by the way. Shape-shitting meaning that is saying very huge lies. Back to this crazy German. Looks like a shadow people figure, like the Hatman people see. During sleep paralysis. Okay. Awaken YouTuber said he figured it very well. That's on the comment section of this crazy German. Quote, Rudolph, I've been trying to figure out how much of this deception you're actually privy to. I am white, or as you would say, colorless. I know there are some very old truths that you're hinting at. I know what you call aliens are the same beings I call demons. They've been here since before man, and have misled and corrupted all races of people on earth. White or colorless people have been the most tampered with by them. But you betray your true intentions in the half-truths and outright lies, such as God is not real. All the lies mankind has been told and have stood the test of time are based on truths. The beings you serve have always been the ones deceiving men, and their time is short. God is the only way to fight those beings, and as minion over all things. What we all are experiencing here in the physical world is only temporarily. It is a test of our faith and character. We will all awaken from this reality and realize there is much more than what we can see, hear, smell, touch, and taste. We all have a spirit that is connected to God. I'm not going to comment on his comments because in general I'm not 100% agree, but mostly agree with what he says. Continuing, I think it's a he. Continuing, might be a she. We have all the spirit that is connected to God. We need to let this part of us be our guide. Many people today no longer believe in their own spirit, much less are in contact with it. God is tapping people as we speak. What you say of white people is probably true to a considerable extent. The speed of thought as well. True. But in trying to get people to turn from God, you reveal yourself. And I will conclude by saying this. This is me. No, I'm not reading his comments. It is done. They have misled. We're talking about the demonic entities here. They have misled and corrupted all races of people on earth. Whites have been the most tempered with. In other words, all races of the on the surface of this earth were tempered with. But whites have been the most tempered with. White or colorless people have been the most tempered with by them. But that doesn't mean that all whites are bad or that all whites are aliens, like this crazy German says. He should have said that all the elite are aliens. Then I would have been in agreement with that. That's why not only they are Nephilims, they are half humans, half demons. And that's why it is going so very bad on this planet, because we are ruled by them. They have no heart, no conscience. They are void entities. And those void entities, I don't know if Rodolph is part of them, but he sure as hell does help them by fomenting the race war they want, the race war they are creating, fomenting, manipulating, everything else. I will stop here. Thanks for listening.